Finding the right person for the job isn't easy. Just ask someone who hired their personal trainer as a caterer.
All right, folks, let's keep this line moving. You there with the tongs. Picking up one Duchess potato at a time will not cut it at my catering table. Drop and give me 50.
But if you've got an insurance question, you can always count on your local Geico agent. They can bundle your policies, which could save you hundreds.
Okay, this is what we call the wild mushroom and asparagus dip, and press. Come on, let's get those plates above your heads.
For expert help with all your insurance needs, visit geico.com/local today.
Welcome to Comedy by Indie Drop-In. Each week, we feature an episode from the best independent creators. Hit subscribe for more great comedy content. If you would like to support Indie Drop-In and get these episodes ad-free, check out our Patreon at the bottom of the show notes. Today's episode is from Have You Been Crying? Don't forget to check out the show notes for links to subscribe and follow on social media. Enjoy the show.
Begin.
Hi, I'm Harjot.
And this is Max.
And you're listening to our podcast,
Have You Been Crying? On our show, we cry about a lot of topics.
Like what, Maxine? What do we cry about?
Mental health issues, BIPOC issues that we experience every day. That's some bullshit.
Feminism, LGBTQism, basically all of the isms and all of the ISTs.
We also discuss our personal friendship and why we're so funny.
Yeah, we talk about GST, PST, liposuction,
ladies' magazines, horoscopes,
men's magazines,
our favorite ice cream brands, and more.
Etc. Miscellaneous.
That's what I said. Ellipses. So we made it!
Yeah, we did.
Another season under the belt. What belt are you wearing?
One that... I don't wear belts. I don't need a belt.
It's like just stretchy pants.
No, wait, that means I'm fat. I take it back. I'm wearing 3 belts.
Okay, wow. It's a girdle.
The one I got from WrestleMania.
Another season under the girdle. I bought myself a gold watch.
I bought myself a ring.
What's it made out of?
Copper.
Ew. It's got a penny on it.
Yeah, I use it to weld.
Okay.
So I'm so glad that we've reached this milestone. Season 2 is officially in the books. If you haven't listened, please go back and listen. But we do have a special treat for you. In this very special episode, we're going to pull out some of the highlights of Season 2, some of our favorite funny moments. And we're going to go over those, and hopefully you enjoy what lies beyond.
Ooh, it's like the best, you like to say the best bits, like we're at the bulk barn, just picking up the delicious things.
It sounds kind of gross, but okay. Yeah.
What aisle are you in?
Candy? Quinoa.
No, yeah, that's what you should have said. You're getting quinoa, almond flour, and low carb noodles. Those 0 carb noodles.
And I'm so diligent about picking out those best bits that I literally will open the container for quinoa and just pick out a single grain of quinoa at a time. That's the diligence with which we've handpicked this episode content for you.
Sounds safe. I think that is absolutely what you're allowed to do. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale each time you're picking out a quinoa grain.
Spit a little because I'm so excited.
Drooling. I'll take 100 grams. I'll take 100 grams of delicious podcast, please.
Delicious. Sold.
How much does it cost?
$200.
Okay, not bad. Here's a debit card in my podcast husband's name.
Oh, it declined. You're poor. Get out of this ballpark.
Okay, I'm ready for my podcast. Give it to me. I'm hungry for some bits.
All right, here we go.
You know when you're having a conversation with a friend and I think they assume it's going one direction, but you take a hard left, and my hard left, I mean super angry hard left swerving into other lanes?
I feel like that's all of my conversations with you.
So this clip, I think I take a hard, angry left, just bearing down on a horn, you know? Just like, get the fuck out of my way.
That's a car I want to be in.
Yeah. Listen in. when you hear something that you agree with from a marginalized group specifically, it goes a long way just to say I agree with what Harjat has to say. Just to say that is great, because sometimes, like you said, stealers be stealing and they don't realize it because they're used to colonizing our ideas. Okay?
Oh, God. It's a very charged argument.
Let me tell you.
You just got off a meeting today, didn't you, where this was like super top of mind?
No,
Yeah?
because this happens in real boardrooms. And I've told you this before, where I'm like, I've literally just said that and someone just went on a 10-minute monologue and all of a sudden it became their thoughts and nobody gave me credit. So yes, I'm speaking about me and all that hurt. But when you do actually really like what somebody has to say, or like you think that's important, just to say, that's a really good point. I think we should really explore that. I think we should write that down. I think we should, move forward with that. I think we should just, even that is great. Support.
Maxine, it has come to my attention that I can sometimes be a little bit judgmental in my views on this show.
You? Never.
Please don't rush to reassure me.
Well, maybe there's that one time.
Those 4 times. Anyways, take a listen at my POV on dating arrangements, relationships, love, lust, sex. You know what they say about men who are attracted to, like, serially attracted to only younger women, like women that are like 10, 15 years younger than them, that they're mentally stuck in that age bracket. So I think...
Well, I mean, there's no judgment on that, whatever your flavor is, but I mean, like, whatever's your flavor. Like, I don't judge people if they want to like date somebody younger and there's consent.
Yeah.
And there's like, also it's like, maybe it's just for fun and maybe it is just to enjoy each other's bodies or wealth or whatever, go on and be aware of what you're getting out of the relationship. There's no judgment on that, but I just mean from like my own experience was less of a who I found attractive and more who would I feel attractive for. So we had our guest Art.
We did.
A former
sex worker? Sorry. Okay.
And he was talking about all of the experiences he had with a startup company. And I remember there was a part in the interview where he starts to use a metaphor that just got me thinking about how it would work as a rom-com plotline. So listen in and...
You love rom-coms.
I love them. So you'll just hear where the light bulb just goes off in my head and I'm just running with it.
If I can put it in simple terms, like right now, I'm still kind of waiting to fall in love again.
Ooh, I like that connection because like you were saying, it's like a challenging relationship, your entrepreneurial struggles, and then grieve it when it's gone, and now you're like, maybe I'll fall in love again. I deserve love for a second time.
Yeah, you're sort of like, you try to understand something about yourself.
Yes, you've grown. Won't make the same mistakes.
You probably realize you were a contributing factor to some of the challenges of the relationship, but then you kind of like, with time, you sort of learn to love yourself. Be like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I do.
You are worthy.
There's a good fit for me somewhere, but then you have to sort of jump in and actually be willing to try the dating circuit again.
Hey, Maxine, have you ever wanted to be on reality TV, more specifically Shark Tank?
If I had a really good idea.
It's a leading question.
Okay, yes.
Did you ever want to bring a new invention to the world?
Of course.
All right, well, take a listen to Maxine's great new idea for an app. It's an okay idea.
Let's see what the judges say. Let me pitch some ideas. You were doing Shark Tank, right? Shark Tank?
Yeah, hit me.
Hello, Mr. Shark Tank.
It's not how it works, but okay.
Oh, that's the name of the show. My dog is now part of the LGBTQ community, and I want to be super supportive dog parent, and so I want to help him connect and have play dates with other queer dogs within a couple kilometers. I have this app idea. It's called Growler, but it has no O or E, so it's GRWLR. Please give me money.
Now, Maxine, have you considered the ethics behind having a platform like this? Is there a chance that this platform could be used to encourage dog prostitution and sex trafficking of canines?
Okay, so if we're talking about my politics right now, I don't believe that prostitution should be outlawed. I feel like we should legalize it. So that's beyond what I think we need to talk about here. I just really want some money. How much do you want part of this company?
I want 51% of your company.
How much are you going to give me?
I am going to give you $200.
Not enough.
Isn't that how this works?
$203 then.
201.5.
Do we have nickels still? Do we still do nickels? I don't know. The last time I took out cash.
I don't know how to negotiate.
$202.
Okay.
Final offer.
Okay, let me just look over here. Let me calculate.
Scribble on that notebook that you bring.
Carry the one. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Yes. Hashtag grr.
Rowler.
Rowler.
Gay dogs for every gay dog.
That's not what GR. Wait. Do it again.
No, that wasn't an acronym. I was just. Please.
I thought you were telling me what growler stood
I'm not that
for.
smart. Please.
So thank you for investing in my company. And because I now have art as my mentor, I will be super successful. And I have my therapist and my friends behind me. Also, but I'm looking for a entrepreneurial husband. So you are also that
Let's
person.
make love. Meet me in the chambers.
Why the chambers? Why is this law office all of a sudden? Where am I?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Where am I? I thought I was coming to an audition to the show for Mr. Shark Tank. The off-brand version. But apparently it's also the off-brand version of Law & Order.
Are you coming to the chambers or not?
Okay, fine. $204.
Removing my pants slowly.
Legalize prostitution.
Let your dogs be gay.
Love is love. Has anyone ever given you a gift that you didn't appreciate?
Yes.
Like what?
Friends memorabilia. Memorabilia.
So imagine somebody giving you the gift of trauma and wanting you to be grateful for it and to find a place on your shelf where it's supposed to be displayed and you're supposed to say, thank you for this trauma. It has made my entire life better. I've fashioned a life around this trauma. I have feng shuied my life around it, and I am grateful.
This sounds weird and so specific. Are you redecorating?
No. What I'm trying to get at is this notion when people think that hard shit that happens to people is somehow supposed to make them better. And in this clip, I think I get even angrier than I am right now about it, just thinking about it. I'm smashing shelves and windows in my house right now.
Fine,
Redecorating.
I'll entertain this. And I feel two ways about this. Some people say getting bullied is character building.
Fuck those people, because those people have not been bullied. Those are like fucking assholes. Those are assholes. If anybody tells you it builds character, it's only because you survived. And of course, you just so
that's
like,
true.
Raining
Sometimes
on your
people
wedding,
don't survive.
Raining on your wedding is good luck. Fuck you. Like you gotta turn.
I didn't buy tents.
I know. When a bird shits on you, it's good luck. When you're bullied, it builds good character. It's like, fuck you. Okay.
Maxine, I love a good plot twist. Except when it happens in real life with really dark consequences.
Go on, M. Nye.
Oh, like Shyamalan, right.
Yes.
So I want to take us back to a segment where I talked about my bullying journey and some unfortunate circumstances that resulted from that. Just listen and you be the judge.
Record scratch.
Oh no, my record scratched.
Not the Bee Gees.
I became a black belt in karate after that, and now I can kick any motherfucker's ass that steps
Okay, where's your
me.
bully? Where's your bully? Let's threaten them.
I know. Well, okay, so interesting plot twist. The guy who was like leading the pack on the people who were bullying me got hit by a truck and died a few years ago.
Oh my god. I was going to make a joke, and then I was like, no, that's an awful joke, Max, because that's not a joke you can take back. And you just said the joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I can't be mad.
I know.
No, you can be mad. I hate when people say when people die that you're supposed to be like, oh, they were a saint and they went to church. I'm like, no, he still, or she still, or they still did bad things and they still created chaos and hurt. Also sad that they passed away. Yes, but no, we're not making a shrine and we're not dedicating this day. You know when people ask you your sign because they want to see if it aligns with like your personality?
Okay.
So I feel like there's a similar question that also people can gauge your personality. Have you ever been in a fight? And my answer is, yes, I have. Here is a recollection of my first elementary school fight. Enjoy.
Bad Girls Club.
And so the tall girl said to me, you're lucky you're so small because then I'd beat you up.
Oh.
So then I said, then let's fight.
Sorry, I don't mean to lie. Okay, so did you guys have it out? Did you guys fight?
We did fight.
Oh, and?
I beat her up.
Okay, you won.
I won. So I beat her up.
I don't know how to feel about that because I'm like, I don't want to celebrate over another kid being torn apart.
Okay, so how many times had I been beat up in my entire life just existing as like a sibling and a cousin? Hundreds by then. So when I fought her, I was like, oh, this is so easy. So I the fight was probably like 4 minutes and I beat her up and I stopped the fight because I was beating her up so bad. And I told her, okay, I'll stop if you call me master. So
that's when the kink started.
She did. Yeah, so she did. And then I think I was holding her arm behind her back. And remember, I'm smaller.
Call me uncle. Call me uncle. All right. So Paddington Bear walks into a middle-aged women's clothing store and suddenly they decide to name it Talbot's. Now, what happens? What happens when Maxine walks into a Talbot store?
Don't know the answer. Enlighten me.
Well, take a listen and I will. You vandal.
Hey guys, it's Anders,
Blake, and Adam from TV's Workaholics and the podcast This Is Important and the Pleasure Is Ours. We'd like to invite you to treat your friends and loved ones right by gifting them something from Trojan, America's #1 condom brand.
Trojan Bearskin Raw is America's thinnest latex condom, which helps you enjoy a more natural experience to feel it all.
Yeah, the older I get, the less feeling I have in my penis, and I just need the thinnest condom possible.
You have less feeling?
Yeah, it's slipping.
Because you jerk off with sandpaper?
Yeah, it's just getting numb down there. So hook everyone you know up with some Trojan Bearskin Raw condoms, triple tested and trusted for over 100 years. Release the bear. Get grizzly with it. Bitch better have my honey.
Trojan, feel your best? Get yours on.
It wasn't me.
Hey, everyone listening, you know what Maxine does to overcome some of her bullying trauma? She goes to the tall girl shop and just seeks out her next enemy.
I just cut all the bottom of all the pants.
I'll meet you in the fitting room, bitch.
The sleeves are cut in the bottoms of the pants. You don't get extra fabric. You don't deserve it. Call me master. No, that's true.
All right.
Okay. We're good people. And we're working through
are.
it. We're not perfect. We're working through it. So a while ago, we had Anisha, the founder of a superfood spice company, Empowered Spice, on the show. And of course, one of the things that you, Harjot, were very interested in is a dastardly plan of how to make money off of a cure for COVID. Listen to this.
Did you just call me a dastard?
Dastardly. Is that a slur? Remove it. Strike it from the record. Don't bring this up when I run for office.
You dastard.
If you just talk about ginger and turmeric, like those are really trending right now, but they're high in anti-inflammatory properties, so that's a real thing. I mean, I don't think you should just take it and think that it's going to be the cure-all for everything in life.
She's not giving you a recipe for the cure right now, Harjot. He's trying to make $1 million right now.
I know. Everyone needs to still be socially responsible, right? We can't be just like...
So you don't have a sweet and spicy vaccine is what you're saying.
No.
I can't lace the inside of my mask with turmeric and call it a day.
It might add an interesting glow to your face.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, Maxine, when was the last time you used a Stairmaster?
Not in a long time, since we're not allowed in spaces like that.
Girl, I'm talking about an emotional Stairmaster. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, well, climb with us.
I'm stretching. Okay, I'm ready. How about you? What's your energy level at?
I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah. You're fired up.
I'm at an 11. I'm trying to calm down.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to meet you somewhere. What level should I meet you at?
You have to come to 11, and you have to
11?
we have to collectively walk down the steps to like a 7 or a 6.
Can I just slide down the railing?
I feel like you're at a negative though, so it's gonna take you a while to get up here. I'll wait.
Okay, thank you. I'm taking one of those chair lifts up. I'm coming.
I was imagining you crying with a backpack full of bricks, just walking up the stairs while I'm sitting at the very top, just filing my nails.
My emotional luggage. It's so heavy. I've got one of those backpackers bags on. It's got a sleeping bag to take naps. It's got a big water bottle to hydrate after all this crying. And just like you said, bricks. Just bricks. Is that? Am I hearing correctly? Can you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Well, you know what? This is one of the very rare moments that a street race isn't happening on your street. So I am shocked. Listen to this clip of one of the hundreds of times there's been a street race on Harjot Street.
I'll meet you out there on the tracks.
Madam Psychosis. Michelle and Jaina will be on the pod today. Whoa, what's that sound back there?
Somebody's racing. It's ridiculous.
Oh, do you have to put on your booty shorts and wave a flag? You got to go out there.
Yes.
All right. We'll get through this interview quickly so that you can get out there and pull one of those. What's the movie? Grease? The final scene of Grease.
Yes.
Or Mariah Carey music video.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Maxine, so sometimes when you're in a public space and you're a queer person, you've kind of got one foot in the closet and one foot out of the closet. You never know when to disclose that information, or if you need to. This kind of reminds me of the time when we talked to your friends, Jaina and Michelle, 2 members of the band Madam Psychosis,
Woo-woo!
on when you disclose sexuality.
Mm-hmm. Being in music kind of puts it at the front and center because it's now a public forum, so everybody knows. Right. If you actually, if you actually say, hey, by the way, we are a queer-oriented band, you can't get away from, you can't be like, what are you talking about, Willis? You can't get away from that.
Yeah.
But personally, I made the leap early to just be like, this is who I am. I wasn't happy, pretending I was somebody I wasn't. I was very self-aware from a young age.
Harjot, when I talk about you, I say that you're a man of many talents. People might not know that you are also a flag girl for street races in your neighborhood. Also a model for Daisy Dukes, the short company.
These are all great side hustles for a man in his mid-30s.
And an amazing singer. So I feel like this next clip just encompasses all 3 of those amazing things that maybe not everybody gets to see a side of you. So
red leather, yellow leather. Don't let me get into my vocal range.
I'm excited to listen to Michelle's single first. And then if I have time... Oh, I hear the cars racing out there. Are you zipping up your booty shorts again?
Listen, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to work. Okay, like enough
The
of this.
races,
Please, I ironed these shorts. I've got to
the races
go.
will not be raced until there's somebody out there waving a flag.
Somebody who's eye candy.
Ooh.
Me and my crop top and my short
Hit
shorts.
the high note. On your marks, get set. Yes. All right.
Maxine, did I ever tell you about my past life at the Lancome counter?
No, but I want to know more.
So let's just say I've been working on a side project that involves a lot of makeup.
Ooh.
Man makeup.
Ooh.
Man cup.
That's exactly it.
Man cup, that's right. I didn't stutter. Listen to this man cup. That's disgusting.
Don't you have a new makeup line for men for that's waterproof? What's it called? Manbeline.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Manbeline.
Well, you look great. I think the point of your makeup is to actually run to gain sympathy for your fake tears. Meant to look like you've been crying. What's the name of the mascara?
Manscara.
Who's your main target?
Men.
That's great. That's great. You're gonna be a millionaire. You're gonna make so much money.
Not a millionaire, a manlineer. No, that didn't work. Second draft.
Harjot, what are your top 3 favorite holidays? Hurry.
Weight Watchers Day.
Okay. Another one.
Easter.
Okay. Another one.
Family Day.
Those are all really good holidays. But I think in this next clip, what we're going to learn about is, can you guess what Harjot's least favorite holiday is?
Oh, I know this one, but I won't say it.
You should.
There's something a little bit off-putting about seeing like a sea of red and white t-shirts, people with face paint, lots of children, lots of Canadian, what is it, paraphernalia? Is that the word? What does that mean again?
It's like, toppings. Supplements.
Just lots of red and white stuff. And I'm like, wait, didn't we just like hop off of this whole like protest for like Black Lives Matter? And then
fireworks.
Yeah. And then sort of a tangential conversation around Indigenous people and how we've taken their land. And there's something so off-putting about seeing flags for me. And I feel like this is tied into a few different things. Some of it is like the rampant stupidity and aggression with which people champion a flag because of a sports team.
Yeah.
That puts me off a lot. Like, I just feel like it's very basic. It's like, we might as well be in the fucking Coliseum, cheering for one man to kill another man. It's just fucking weird. I don't really do sports stuff. So sorry about that. But
yeah, that's exactly it. They kill somebody. They kill the losing team. That's exactly
how it works, right?
Yeah.
All right, Maxine, as somebody who was born here, a true Canadian, I want you to listen to this next clip because I think you need to. Oh. Just as somebody who was born here, advising you that you need to, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was born here.
Where are you from, though?
We stole this world from the dinosaurs, okay? When there's immigrants in the room and you almost, like with pride and loudness, exclaim that, oh, I was actually born here, it almost seems kind of insulting to them. And I was like, no, I'm not going to say that anymore. I don't, like, why do I need to say that? Somebody else's insecurity is not going to give me security. And I also want to uplift people that are immigrants. Some of them, they're paying attention and they feel like they're being excluded by people who look like them, but apparently aren't
we're being the cool
like
girls.
them because
we're being the cool girls. We're like,
stop being cool.
I know. I hear what I know what you mean. You're right. Like, I didn't think about it that way, where it's in my way of defending, like, oh, you thought wrong, bitch. I was born here, bitch. It's also perhaps, if there's somebody else in the room, they're like, by what I'm saying, it could potentially, and rightly so, be considered, I'm saying that if you're not born here, then you're not of
less
like,
of a right to speak up, or
you're not of the culture of us. Like, you're not whatever the fuck we think we are as a Canadian, whatever Canadian culture is, you know?
Hey, it's Nikki Glazer. And even reading about Trojan Ecstasy Ultra Rib condoms is kind of getting me juiced up, if you know what I'm saying. Each Trojan Ecstasy Ultra Rib condom has ultra smooth premium lubricant inside and out for a more natural feel. You guys know I love lube. I don't leave home without it. And now I'll leave my bottle at home and just bring the condoms. Also, they have extra deep ribs at the base and end to increase stimulation. So these condoms are for both of you, really. This condom has a unique design that lets you feel the pleasure and not the condom. To be honest with you, if I went out with a guy and when we're getting down, he brings out a Trojan Ecstasy Ultra Ribbed condom, I'd be like, this dude knows what he's doing and he's considered me in this. Thank you. When I think condoms, I think Trojan condoms. So try Trojan Ecstasy Ultra Ribbed condoms. Triple tested and trusted for over 100 years. Feel your best. Get yours on.
When you really know somebody, you know how they like their coffee or tea. The way that we show our affection is making each other sandwiches. In this next clip, you make me the most Maxine sandwich that you can think of.
Let's go to Subway.
I can smell it.
The sandwich that love made.
Did you make love to the sandwich?
I won't tell.
Yeah, you did. WAP plays in the background.
I hope you're ready for this WAP. This wet ass
panini.
Sandwich. Yeah, panini.
I hate it. If you were ordering me a sandwich at Subway Sandwich, what toppings are you putting? What sandwich I'd put the toppings on? Go.
Okay. No cheese, black olives, green olives, and then the water from the olive reserve. Just douse the bread in that. No heating up the bread, no toasting it. And then just a bunch of jalapeno peppers and banana peppers. And then, you know, like how they go like crazy with the fucking mayo? I would tell them to put several lines.
Mayo
to the point where, like, as soon as you bite into it, it gushes out of the sandwich. If I hated you.
Out the sides of your mouth.
So it would be like a very sour, wet sandwich.
Salty, very salty. Oh, so gross. And it has my favorite color in there too, vomit green.
Gross.
I love it. Thank you.
Bon appetit. All right, so we had one of my really good friends, Eugenia, on the podcast, and here's a clip of her telling us how to tell other people gently that the person that they're inquiring about has passed on.
Ooh, I remember this.
Let's cross over. That's insensitive.
Oh my God, cut that out.
So there's like two things. One just recently happened, and for some reason this is comical for me. I think because I've had to make it funny, and it was we did like a little presentation on your life, and then people were like, "Oh, like is that where your parents live now?" And I was like, "Oh boy." Then there's like 30 people on this Zoom, and I'm like, cool. So then it's like, I just go, okay, what did I say? I said something like, all right, not to make it dark, I don't want to bum everybody out, but they passed away, so yeah. And then sometimes when it's smaller groups, I just say, oh yeah, they're dead now. Like, I just laugh.
Oh my God. Like, the air must get like sucked out of the room.
Because I just want to bring lightness to it. Because it's not that I'm over it, but like I just don't want to marinate in other people's awkwardness. Like I'm just like, okay, let's move on.
You know what was my favorite thing when I was a kid in school?
What?
Pop quiz. So that's why we've introduced me giving you pop quizzes so that you can experience the joy of surprise questions and having to do them in a quick speed round. Here's the first time that I introduced them to you in this clip.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't authorize this. Nervous. I'm the complete opposite. I plan spontaneity in my life. So hit me. Let's see what comes out.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Plan things to watch or eat.
Who is the most fascinating person you've ever met?
I don't know. You.
What was the last book you really got into?
The Source of Self-Regard by Toni Morrison.
What is the most interesting movie you've recently enjoyed?
Oh my god, I know this. Fuck. Probably Moonlight.
What are you kind of obsessed with these days?
Going for walks.
What hobbies would you like to get into if you had time and money?
Like being on a boat.
One more bonus question. Among your friends, what are you best known for?
It's like super clean and organized, being that person.
Great! How did you feel? How did you like that?
I'm so stressed out, but I'm also like, I have a little bit of a high. Like, I feel like I'm on a game show and I feel like I'm about to win $1 million.
Did you stand up? Like, I feel like this is something like where you'd be like fidgety. Like, you'd have to stand up and like jog in place, or like
my hands are in midair and I'm just like really like biting down on my lower lip. So Maxine, I'm just checking in. How is your screenplay project going?
Right. Yeah, I've been taking a lot of time working on some creative projects, and just a reminder, it's what I'm calling a new genre of movies. It's a geometric thriller joyride sponsored by BMW. And if you needed to hear the original plot, take a listen to this little clip here.
All right, I'm gonna just get my popcorn, get my Orville Redenbacher, and I'm all set.
And then you're stuffing it into your jacket because you're not buying that at the theater.
No way. Pop it at home, butter it at home. Butter it at the theater.
Oh yeah, disgusting.
Can you write me into your play? Write me into your play.
Ooh, okay. His rhombus-shaped body.
How dare you? You're gonna push me to lipo. It'll be you. It'll be you that does it.
And that's the plot of it. It's an evil but sexy villainess plots to push her so-called friend into a space of insecurity and to get liposuction. It's a summer movie. I think people will really just like have fun with it. It's gonna have a really good soundtrack. More body shapes, more voices, more different colors. We're ready for it. I think the world is asking for this kind of movie. Now's my time. Time to shine.
I heard a different take on the acronym BMW by a drag queen once. It was BMW, body made wrong. That could be the tagline.
Okay, and maybe if I get sponsored by the car too, we can make it work. I think product placement. Just
the sexy villainess is showing up in the BMW to heckle the rhombus-shaped, downtrodden friend.
When I'm calling you, it's from the car. Like the car has like one of those phones because I'm driving safe. Ooh, this car has a really smooth turning. And also, fuck you. I hate you. You slept with my boyfriend.
You deserved it.
This is revenge. This is revenge. He didn't want
your circle shape. He wanted a rhombus in his life. He liked my angles. So that was fun. I'm all teary-eyed over season 2 and just reflecting on who we were a few months ago.
My abs are hurting from laughing so hard. Also, I did a YouTube ab challenge. Could be either of those things.
I like to think it's the former. So we hope that you enjoyed that recap of season 2. Now sit tight because we are working on season 3, which will be releasing in a few weeks. So we're excited to have a new future milestone ahead of us.
Get excited!
Yeah, riot. That's so insensitive. I take it back.
Get crazy.
Punch a hole in the wall.
Dance around. I don't know what's
Start a food fight. Yeah.
Call your mom a bitch.
Yeah.
Tell a dog it's ugly.
Push an old person down a flight of stairs.
Why is everything so awful? Why is everything so awful? Don't do any of those things. This is a podcast based on joy and love.
And the power of friendship.
Oh, absolutely.
You owe me $5, by the way.
Okay.
Remember that time I paid for your lunch in 2017? Pop up.
The economy's not doing so well. We're all suffering here.
Let's take this offline.
Okay, good. And with that, please remember to follow, subscribe, so you can always find out when we're doing some new episodes. And we also love really positive rates and reviews. So if you want to just like sneak up in there and give us a 5-star and a couple hearts, we would love it.
5 stars only.
We're also looking for some new fans. So tell your friends, even the problematic ones. We're desperate.
Yeah, please rate us. And if it's anything less than 5 stars, don't bother. You can choke. Sit tight. Season 3 on the horizon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Or hear you soon. Talk to you soon.
Oh, Maxine, they get it.
Bye.
Thanks again for listening to Comedy by Indie Drop-In. If you would like your show featured, reach out to us at Indie Drop-In on all social media or go to indiedropin.com. See you next time.
Se recomienda las dosis de refuerzo de la vacuna contra el COVID-19 para ciertas personas. Para más información visita vaccinate.virginia.gov o llama al 877-829-4682. Mensaje del Departamento de Salud de Virginia.